Your employees aren't confused, they're not resistant, and they're not incompetent or incapable. They're responding rationally to patterns they've observed. That's what belief systems are. And understanding this difference changes everything about how you approach organizational transformation. I'm Alexandra Norris, and I spent more than 20 years working my way up to an internal HR executive position and then becoming an external consultant. And this is what I've learned about belief systems. Belief systems are the operating assumptions your people have developed by watching what actually gets rewarded, punished, ignored in your organization. Not what you say in town halls, not what's written on your values posters, what they have observed happening to real people. Here's a real example from a client diagnostic. An employee told us, even if we can do it, we aren't going to do it because no good deed goes unpunished. And that's not cynicism. That's a conclusion based on observation. They had watched a colleague propose innovation. The pilot didn't deliver perfect results, and that colleague is now in a lower visibility role. Everyone else observed and learned. Innovation is encouraged in principle, but punished in practice. That is a belief system. It's not what you told them, it's what they saw. Belief systems form through social cognitive theory, which explains how people learn by observation. Your employees don't need to fail themselves to learn that innovation is risky. They just need to watch what happened to Sarah. They don't need to be second-guessed personally to learn decision-making is dangerous. They just need to watch a manager get publicly questioned by executives. They don't need direct consequences and outcomes. They just need to observe the patterns and draw rational conclusions. This is why belief systems are so powerful. They're formed through observation of multiple data points over time, and they feel like objective truth. Here's why understanding this changes your approach. If belief systems were just confusion, you would solve it with communication, better messages, clearer priorities, more town hall meetings. If belief systems were just resistance, you would solve it with accountability, stronger consequences, more metrics, tighter management. If belief systems were actually incompetence or incapability, you would solve it with training, more development, better skills, coaching programs. But if belief systems are rational predictions based on observed patterns, you have to solve it differently. You have to change what people observe. You can't communicate your way out of belief systems created through observation. You can't train your way out, and you certainly can't mandate your way out. You have to create new patterns that contradict the old beliefs. You have to make new outcomes visible, and you have to give people repeated experiences to update their database of predictions. That is transformation, not better messaging, changing patterns. And here's what most consultants miss. Belief systems don't just exist at the employee level. They exist at the management level, and they exist within your executive team itself. Employees believe what they observe from managers, managers believe what they observe from executives, and executives believe what they observe from each other. This cascade is automatic, and it starts at the top. If you're seeing execution hesitation, despite capable and smart people and a clear strategy, you likely have belief systems operating at multiple levels and in multiple places within your organization. The integrated performance diagnostic surfaces those beliefs at all three levels, executives, managers, employees, because you can't transform what you can't see. There's a link in the description to learn more about our diagnostic process, and you can always subscribe here for more videos on organizational belief systems and execution transformation.